Hey guys, what is up? NYKia 31 here, Madden 20, and some run and shoot gameplay, which you haven't seen a whole heck of a lot of, which I'll go into in this video. That's what this video is going to be about. And it's, a bit of a downer because run and shoot has been my baby. I've been running the run and shoot in one form or another, either in NCAA or Madden for years and years and years. And it's an offense that I pretty much have memorized. I mean, I've been studying this offense and all of its variations for 20 plus years. I mean, it's something I have a passion for as far as football is concerned, offensive football is concerned. But in this game, you haven't seen it. Why? Is the run and shoot dead? Well, it may not be completely 6 feet under, but it's on life support for a couple of reasons. I'm going to be starting out here on defense here, and this is a weekend league game here. I started out the weekend league at 5-1, running the run and shoot and my customary base man match, man coverage defense. And I'll show the record at the end, just so I know you guys trust me and all, but we got receipts here. I mean, I'm not blowing smoke up your butt. And I picked this guy out as far as the gameplay to show because he's not a meta guy. He's plays like he has some kind of sense. He's not mindless. I mean, it's boring to watch his meta over and over again. But anyway, here I'm on defense I started out with. But as far as a run and shoot is concerned, the challenge you're going to have when you're playing 4 wide, you're going to run into 3 types of extremes. You're going to run into extreme man press coverage. You're going to run into extreme just base rush zone drop coverage, or you're going to run into extreme hyper blitzing. Guys hitting 6, 7, 8 guys. And that's really the third one out of the 3. The hyper blitzing is the most problematic out of the 2, followed by man press, because when the game, or as the game evolves, and even though we're not satisfied with the updates that the playbooks get, when you do a playbook like this, the West Coast, the run and shoot, the pistol will run heavy, those generic playbooks, those get updated the least out of all the playbooks in the game that get love on a year-to-year basis, or in this case with A-Dub's work that he's been doing the past couple of years. So you do have an RPO game, an alert RPO game out there run and shoot, which is okay. You don't have the read RPOs, which I would like to have, and also you just have also a lot of legacy bad routes, legacy corners and legacy posts that don't quite get the separation that the newer post corner routes do, which are not nearly as abundant in the game in general. So you have a lot of slow developing downfield routes with a beefed up pass rush, and then you have the zone chuck issues with the underneath. That poses a problem as you get to the board here, and plus the option route logic has not really been touched in the game for years now. So you have legacy option route logic, like you'll run a choice route, and the option route logic is the same for all cover 3s, whether it's cover 3 sky, whether it's match, cloud, or hard flat. They're all, the game is coded to say, all right, we're going to convert this route to this against cover 3, no matter what type of cover 3 it is, or no matter what adjustment is done to the cover 3 or cover 2 or cover 4, what have you. And you see here I'm in offense. I'm going to start out with one of the foundational run and shoot plays, 60 choice. He's the option route choice out to the solo side here with the auto motion, and against cover 3 he's going to run a quick little out route there, and he'll run that out route even if there's a hard flat out there or a cloud. If it's a cloud corner, C3 cloud, he'll still run that quick out route as opposed to breaking that off to a sideline fade. So you can hit that hole shot in between the cloud flat corner and the rotating deep half defender against a cover 3 cloud, for example. And they also made a change where they have the tight end in. I have a touchdown here, but The windup gets me there. But they also made a change where they have in the single back ace and trip set, as well as some of the shotgun trip sets, where they have the tight end as the number 3 receiver, which it's fine, which I don't really mind. I mean, that will be useful if you have a dynamic tight end like a Kelsey or a Kittle. But the problem is you can't substitute him out of there. You can't put a receiver in his place, which is, just insane. And it makes those formations a lot less usable because there's some routes where I just don't want that tight end to be in or to run. I don't want to run a bubble screen to a tight end very often, or a wheel route unless the tight end is a real burner and downfield aggressive catch threat. It does help out in the run game, but I feel like I lose a great deal of flexibility by not having the ability to sub that guy out. Because what if I don't have a dynamic tight end? If you're playing an online CFM, you're now stuck. You can't really use that formation. It's really, really bad. That's not good. I don't know what the hell he was doing here. So that hurts the playbook. And really the best way to have the best chance to function is with a dual threat quarterback. You have to be able to run zone read. Escape artist QB, especially for Mutt. Escape artist, or if you have Vic, especially fast break with those zone read keeps. And bare minimum 2 route specialists. Here I have Julio Jones and Wayne Corbett had 2 route specialists, but it can be any receivers that you want. So those are important because, again, this game is an abilities-based game. That they made this game all about the abilities. You have to have abilities in there to order people that run a damn post route, which is crazy. But I think I have Julio Jones with streak specialist, route technician, which gets him sharper cuts on all route breaks, and also slant specialist. Corbett has slot-o-matic, route apprentice, and rack 'em up, I think he has. Something along those lines. Here I'm running 60 go, another foundational run and shoot play, and you got to hit this seam really, really quick or the window closes fast. I didn't really trust it, so I just ran and bailed out there. Against cover 3, he's going to go down to seam. Cover 2, he's going to run the post route. Man, he's going to run a curl. And here I'm running one of my single high and man beaters there as he sent a 6-man pressure. He's going to start bringing heat now. Where you have problems is, again, blitz kind of broke down, and that's where you're going to have an issue there on those pinch blitzes, those zero blitzes. Again, he brings it again. I pick it up for the most part, but I don't have a really good route combination dialed up there. It was covered pretty nicely. I'm going to have to move on from Wayne Corbett. I mean, sentimentality is nice and everything, but the defensive items are starting to get away from him now. Unless he gets a new item, I'm going to have to put him on the shelf for a little while, which is unfortunate. But anyway, 7-7 game, and against guys who are going to be sending, 7 guys, because you can't get the ball out quick, because of slow route releases, false steps, auto chucks, like damn windups. You're throwing a windup on you're trying to throw a 5-yard hop throw, and your quarterback's doing an elongated release. That stuff is problematic. Now on defense here, he's having a hard time. He's basically falling into the match coverage trap, where he's not deciphering when I'm in quarters, when I'm in palms, when I'm making adjustments to quarters. Like one thing I do is I add or I create 4 lock, which is both outside corners, man locked out of quarters, which is useful when you're attacking or being attacked underneath. Here I'm going to run 60 slide. This is a good thing about 60 slide here. It's cover 3. R1 is going to run down the seam, and Julio Jones, he's going to settle in right between the curl flat and the deep third. And you have that outlet bubble there, so if someone's using on the trip side, they have to account for that seamer, and then you just read high to low. Against cover 2, they're going to go straight to the sidelines, break out in fades. If they're playing hard flats, you have an excellent chance at a touchdown. It's just one of those things where you just have to get into practice mode and rep how those routes break against various coverages. And there I just basically created an invert flood concept there. You got to use your eyes as far as creating side adjustments at times. That smash play was not going to work, so I changed Wayne Corbett to an out route, and hope that I didn't get cheated with the off coverage defender breaking on it, and I get a TD. So I'm up 14-7. Patrick is doing some good things. And again, he's just having a hard time deciphering what's going on. And he's falling into the trap of not conflicting defenders at various levels. He's just sending guys at the same level, and you see here, that's just not going to work. And my contains are working, which is another bonus. So, you know, he's in fourth and forever. He's got nothing. Here comes Dwight Freeney. He somehow escapes Dwight Freeney, but it's fourth and forever. He pretty much just screwed himself there, so turnover on downs. Here's one of the alert RPOs, or alert bubble. The defender over the slot is too far away, so if I can make a miss, I can get some good yards there. Just an extended handoff, basically. So we're just going to now try to emphasize just getting a 2-possession lead this late in the game. We're going to run some basey base. I like this Clinton Portis. I don't have the funds to get myself Christian McCaffrey. As you guys know, he's my favorite Madden back. This double outs play is terrible stock. He got a re-out the second out route, had a backside slant there, an off cover. He's pretty much just given up now. He's just calling zero blitzes and just, you know, trying to hope for a hit stick. But I have my ball carrying on conservative now. Again, he's just zero blitzing, and he's just, you know, just selling out with no real rhyme or reason. So 21-7, it's all over but the crying. Playing some straight man coverage here. And all I wanted to do was swat the ball down, and of course I swat it, and my two guys aren't there to make the play on the ball, but the receiver does. Sure just went for the damn INT, and then that madness happens. So 21-14 and pending an onside kick, but he is not going to get it, and we're going to hang on. So that was a bit of a squirrely ending to an otherwise pretty straightforward game. So yeah, I'm going to play Weekend League with the run and shoot. I'll post more games. I'm sure to run into real heavy blitzers, and I'll post those. You can see really, you know, clearly the issues that would hamper running this style of offense, where you don't have the ability to max protect and you have to sacrifice a receiver, and also how that makes escape artists an absolute necessity. But yeah, it is what it is. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed that, and I will talk to y'all later. Peace.
So that'll do it for Charles Davis. The rest of our crew, I'm Brandon.
So here we are, 5-1. Am I going to play 19 games? Not a chance in hell. And as far as the squad is concerned, here's the O-line. Not bad, not terrible. Got 188 out there, but other than that, pretty solid. Tight end is Kittle, Steve Young, and he's equipped with Bazooka as his X Factor, and Escape Artist, and the Gift Wrap. Julio Jones, his X Factor is Double Me. And he has Route Technician, Slant Specialist, Streak Specialist. I don't have anything active on Cooks. I have Corbett out there. And he's got what does he have? He has Slant, Route Technician, and Slot-O-Matic. If I wanted to activate Cooks, he has Streak Specialist, Post Specialist, and Cross Specialist. But he's not active. And, you know, Julio Jones out there, Torrey Holt. I just got him to 90 with Level Up, so I might throw him in the slot to replace Wayne, to be honest with you. And defense, she's here at 90. Deion Jones plays outside backer as well as Devin Bush, but I'm in nickel so much it doesn't really matter. Jamal Adams plays free safety, can use in a strong. Denzel Ward, Jalen Ramsey, Willie Brown, Stephon Gilmore, Dwight Freeney, Fletcher Cox. You know, kind of light here. These two have abilities active, so they get their pass rush on, and Jamal Adams has shutdown and enforcer. So there you go. Anyway, hope you guys enjoy. I'll talk to y'all later.